All right. I'm in the studio. What do I need to do here? Do that. Okay. It be top of the hour, and I be here. All right. I don't know if you could hear me behind the scenes or not there, behind the window, so to speak. But I'm here now. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Abraham, and let's call it Onescious, the Onescious Wealth Movement, as a part of the Consciousness Prime, as a part of oneness, and us reconnecting with our awareness of who we are and what's important, and actually beginning to exercise. We've been spending so much time listening to what people have simply fed us, and any place that we could get in consciousness, any place of privacy that we could just have to ourselves to get a sense of what's actually possible, what's actually true. Not to mention what's desirable and undesirable, or what can be changed, what can be avoided. It's a difference between changing something and avoiding something. When you avoid it, it's still there, and you're still conscious of it, and it retains its ability to be what might be perceived as a threat, a deterrent, or something undesirable. That's when you're avoiding something. When you're changing it, it's like you're dealing with it, you're looking at it face on. You're not only looking at it, you're looking at yourselves. You are assessing within yourself. What can I do about this? See, when you're getting someone else's story, you're hearing what's been done, what was done, who were the quote-unquote winners, who were the quote-unquote losers. And in your mind, you start categorizing yourself as to where do you fit in that matrix. And most of the time, people are going to default to the side of the quote-unquote losers. And I'm saying this is my opinion, okay? The point basically is that if fear becomes, or any kind of enmity, or any kind of, I'm going to say negative charge is associated with it, whichever one, it doesn't matter. Because if you associate with the loser, you got this idea that someone is going to be after you or after your stuff, so to speak. If you associate with the winner, then you got this idea. First of all, you know yourself, within yourself, you may not be just that, but only you know. So you go and start not only putting on airs, but in some cases putting on a whole bunch of airs, because you're trying to convince others of what you think they think about you. You're trying to affect that, but all of the time, you're never being you. And you're not at ease. So a winner is not necessarily at ease and at peace simply because they are quote-unquote winners. In fact, they may be bigger losers than the losers might even imagine. Now, I'm going to cut through all of it and say you're both. Okay, you are whatever you see yourself to be, and what you see yourself to be is a function of a product of your habituated ways of thinking. I'm saying you, it applies to me. What I'm saying applies to everyone. The degree of effect is subject to and it relies on the individual, him or herself. Okay? It's an inner thing projected outwardly in an outer way, but ultimately it's always an inner thing. It is changed from the inside, from the place where no one else has access but you. And on the other hand, everyone has access because there's only everyone. It's only one. So that's kind of the start. That's where I begin I'm calling them discourses now, because there are some pieces to the puzzle of life that are not being factored in. And I'm saying it because I see them. I'm saying it because I'm living with that particular piece in place. And in that respect, I see things. Oh, well, if you listen, you hear if I'm what I'm saying is just run of the mill what you hear everyone else, or if I'm saying something that actually sounds unique. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, I have a basis for why I'm saying what I say because I have installed something within my consciousness, so to speak, within my worldview that is available for everyone, but very few people act from that, show little evidence that it is active now. And if I can activate it, or if it was activated for me, it's immaterial. It's present now, and it influences not only what I see, but how I interpret what I see. And how I interpret what I see and what I'm experiencing goes directly to how I can change my experience in ways that I want to. Do you want to simply be blown all around and the winds of life and over those oceans and wherever they take you? Or do you want to learn and know how you can actually adjust your relationship to them so that you can go in the path that you want? And that path, you want to know where home is. You know where home is, and the winds are taking you here, there, and everywhere. You need to have some inner knowledge to know how to navigate where you are, know how to discern which direction to go, and then know how to keep yourself moving in that direction, irrespective of what the others or what anyone else tells you, or what the forces or the flows tell you. This is, to me, more important than making money. All right? We're talking about wealth, and wealth to me is not simply about making money, and this is not to disparage the idea that you think of money as. Okay? The actuality of what money is and is intended to be, or is being desired to be, is something else. But all of it are creations by human beings, just like you, who have the same amount of ability to petition, request, requisition, use all these kind of words, from the universe of infinite supply, and it has the ability to accommodate each one. Now, and I tell you this, and I'm saying this, here's logic. Every individual sucking air on this planet right now, 8 billion of them, includes you, includes me. Every one of us is creating a unique stream of moments. No two are even close to being the same. Yes, there are generalities. Yes, there are commonalities. Yes, there are places where there's convergence, etc., where we're overlapping. But no two are the same, and the forces and that cause attraction to, that causes the repetition of experience, they come from our consciousness. And that includes their habits of thinking and behaving, and also habits of assuming, habits of believing. These are all then the non-measurable, the immeasurable parts of ourselves, because there are measurable from this standpoint, the physical world, and immeasurable parts of everyone, everything. There are other immeasurables that are beyond anything that anyone here right now has likely conceived of. And yet they're available to us when we learn a few things about ourselves, when we respect a lot of things about ourselves that we don't respect now. And here again, the evidence of the lack of respect, quite frankly, is how do you treat others? How do you act with others when no one's looking, or you think no one is looking? See, there's an eye within you that is always looking, that sees it all, that feels it all, and knows it all, okay? Not only the things that you think you know, but there are more things to be known beyond what you know, okay? is ready for you to receive, to hear, and to